Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was sitting in the meditation asking for messages for the collective Virgo energy, I got a few different images, right? So first of all, the first thing I heard was a quote, and the quote is, "Life devoid of passion is a life not worth living." So I don't know if some of you are familiar with that quote, and don't kill me if I got it wrong, but that's how I heard it. That's how it came through. So some of you just, finding your passion during this time frame, realizing that, passion is important, and having desire for life is very, very important, and allowing yourself to bring more enthusiasm and passion into your life. And interestingly enough, they also showed me the Ace of Cups. Actually, at first I thought it was a wine glass, which some of you may like wine, whatever. But then it looked like it turned into the Ace of Cups, so signifying this emotional part of you, Virgo, that's showing up, relationships being highlighted, your love life being highlighted. Some of you could feel very emotional around the full moon eclipse, okay? Pre and post. It tends to have an after effect as well. But it's like Sagittarius season for you, Virgo, is going to bring an opportunity for you to revitalize the passion in your life. And they also showed me a lotus flower opening up. So there's something here that they're wanting you to open up yourself to, open up your heart to, other ways of doing things, incorporating new things into your daily life, being open to new experiences, some of you new relationships, new love. But there's definitely some newness coming through the Virgo energy. And that they made that quite clear as I sat into the meditation. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see, Virgo, what we have coming in for you. So for my Virgos, I feel like there's one other image that I'm forgetting, and maybe it'll come back to me. So I have the 12th house of surrender here, Pisces energy for some of you. That could be in your chart or someone's chart you're dealing with, or just the influencing vibes. But this is talking about surrendering, okay, letting go of things. And also this eclipse, right, for the whole collective, is having us look at parts of our life, relationships in our life that maybe have already served their purpose and are now kind of petering out of our experience. Could be even places that you're living or jobs that you have that you're no longer a match to. All of that becoming obvious as we go into 2022, as it kind of prepares us to launch something new. And so the 12th house here is also talking about forgiveness and, like I said, surrendering the need to control things, letting things happen naturally. This also talks about healing and spiritually becoming more aware of oneself. You might feel very drawn to the dream state during this time frame. Pay attention to your dreams. Spirit might be speaking to you through the dream state, okay, for my vivid dreaming Virgos. But it's a very ethereal type of vibe, okay? And it can feel very intense as well if you're not comfortable, say, living in the ethers, right? And sometimes, Virgo, your very practical nature prefers to be more in the practical reality. Most Virgos that I know would consider themselves to be realistic. Not that Virgos can't be spiritual. Of course you can. There's high vibrations in every zodiac sign. But you tend to be the ones that are like caretakers, or that pay more attention to the 3D world, because that's what you're good at. Like, you're good at making things work. You're good at understanding the workings of this planet, and it's a strong suit for you. But during this time frame, they're asking you to look at it from not necessarily a practical, logical standpoint, but more from an emotional, spiritual standpoint, which could feel a little off to you. But it's your higher calling, right? It's like you're being called to bring your vibration up and to use your intuition more, to understand the spiritual piece of things more, to not push against the current, Virgo, and yeah, to allow yourself to open up more of your own third eye capabilities as well. As I feel like I have a lot of high vibing, spiritually woke Virgos that watch me, so you're getting some sort of upgrade, I guess. So let's see. I knew this card was going to come out. Oh my gosh, I love tarot, guys. It's the card of spirituality. I don't know if you can read it at the bottom. It literally says spirituality. As I'm talking about spirituality, it's the Knight of Cups as well. Also very emotional energy. Also talking about the emotional aspects of life. Relationships, yet again, being highlighted. Yes, so, and all water energy as well. Some of you may have significant water placements in your chart. And we are in Scorpio season, right? So that makes sense. Now let's go into the headspace, Virgo, and see what you need to know about that. Then we're going to go into your heart space and then the big spiritual picture. So I just got this song in Taurus's reading, and I thought maybe it was just flowing over from that reading, but I guess this is also for you. But the song is Meet Me at Our Spot. Caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? Some of you have a spot, a meeting spot, something about a meeting spot. And Spirit encouraging you to like go along for the ride of life, not to push against life, but to try and find a way to like find enjoyment, even in the things you think are unenjoyable. Like, right? Happiness is a state of mind, and getting yourself into that space of understanding that happiness is a state of mind. Okay. And they also gave me the word overkill. So there might be something that you're doing that's a bit overkill, or like you're pushing too hard. You're trying harder than you need to with something. So be cautious with that, Virgo. Don't overthink something, or, you know, take something to the point where it's overkill. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Swords. There's something here that you're wanting and fearing at the same time. It's like wanting to have some sort of independence, or to see maybe a project or something that you have a goal around, to cultivate something in your life that would give you more independence, and then also fearing it. Some of you kind of want to do your own thing, but you also fear being alone. You see? So it's like there's a bit of a contradictory energy going on here, of like wanting something and fearing it at the same time. Okay, so I feel like the caution here, or what they're saying, is don't take action if your feet aren't on solid ground, right? So if you're coming from this space of making decisions out of fear-based energy or lack-based energy, you know, like choosing a partner just because you don't want to be alone, or choosing a job because you're afraid you won't have income coming in. When you make fear-based decisions like that, you don't tend to be happy necessarily with how things turn out, right? Because you're essentially accepting less than you deserve when you're coming from a fearful or a worrisome state of mind. And so the encouragement here, Virgo, is that on the days or moments that you're feeling very clear that things are working for you, that you're starting to feel more solid in yourself, then that's a good time to start taking action on some of your goals, and to make decisions from the standpoint of, I got this, I believe in myself, I know I can do this, universe has my back, and kind of leave the fear-based energy out of it, because honestly, it is an irrational fear, but maybe something that is deep-seated within you, so it's hard not to let your mind go there. But there's a message here about being able to rest easy, so I feel like whatever this is that's kind of been blocking you, Virgo, they want you to rest easy, right? Because things are working out. There's something here you need to let go of, though. There is this need to relinquish control, which I think is hard for any of us to do, but especially for you, Virgo, is to like the need to let go of needing it to be a certain way, or needing to know something, or needing an outcome. And it's like when you can have a little faith and let go a little bit, it's like you're first of all going to instantly feel pressure, emotional pressure being lifted off of you, right? Because this is unnecessary pressure that you're putting on yourself. So you'll start to feel the lift emotionally at first, and that's the only change that you're going to notice. But that's the most significant change, is just simply feeling better, sleeping better, feeling alive more of the time. And but then from that space is going to come even more. And then you're going to get closer and closer and closer to whatever this is that you're reaching for, whether it be within a love relationship or within career. So let's go into the emotional space then and see what is going on there. Judgment, Justice, the Fool, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, I instantly just felt a sigh of relief. I'm not a Virgo, but like there is this sigh of relief coming in. Okay, and it may be that nothing has actually changed external from you, but you're changing internally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like letting yourself off the hook, no longer stressing yourself over things that you really don't have control over, letting go of the need to control the outcome of something. It's like this deep sense of relief coming through for you, Virgo, and it's all energetic and it's all emotional. But it feels so much lighter. So I feel like emotionally, once this release comes in, you're going to feel an immediate sense of relief, and feeling at peace with something. Also, there's some sort of justice coming in your favor that's allowing you to begin again, to just have a little faith here. If you've been feeling really heavy, or like a lot of things were piling up and you just could not see a way how you were going to get to all of these things, or how you were going to handle things, there is some sort of relief coming there of just like letting it go. Just letting it go. Letting people be who they be, and you focus on you, and you be who you be. That makes any sense. Now they give me a song. I'm gonna be a bumblebee. I don't know. What's that? Fergie. I'm gonna be doing my thing. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way. That's a good song. Black Eyed Peas. Anyways, that's the kind of energy you're going to feel when you finally allow yourself to go into this relief, the sense of relief. And it's something you're allowing yourself to do. So that lets me know that you've been holding yourself away from maybe feeling good about yourself, or feeling good about a situation, seeing the good in something, overstimulating your brain or overthinking something to the point that it was stealing away from the sense of relief and happiness you could be feeling. Like, it's something you're allowing yourself to let go of something, or allowing yourself to stop thinking or overthinking something. And just the simple act of that allowance comes this flood of relief that is so much needed, and like recalibrates your energy, rebalances your energy. Some of you, this is through a meditative process or just a good night's sleep. Some of you, this is intentionally pivoting and focusing on something other than what's been worrying you. It's something very simple though that you're being called to, or that you're doing, that's creating like a ripple effect that has a much bigger impact on your overall energy than you even can fathom. Okay. So let's see what the big spiritual picture is, Virgo. Temperance, Four of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Four of Wands. Let me see the Seven of Swords. What's that? Whoa. Okay. So, there's a song coming through. Make me cry. And I'd really like to say that I'm sorry for the way I am. Never meant to be so cold. Whoa, that came out of the freaking blue. I have not heard that song in so long. Honestly, I don't listen to that genre of music that much anymore. Okay. Well, I'd really like to say that I'm sorry for the way I am. I never meant to be so cold. Ooh, that was emotional. I don't know. First of all, if that song resonates, awesome. Let me know in the comments, okay? Sometimes I get songs, but that one really came out of the blue. I mean, I always get songs, but that one, like, snuck in the back door or something. But also, you could be saying that to someone. Someone could be saying that to you. Maybe you were cold or distant towards someone. You didn't mean it that way, but maybe you were hurt, so you hurt someone else. Or vice versa. Someone could have been cold to you, but they didn't mean it that way. Or it wasn't personal. Or maybe they hurt you because they were hurt. There is something bubbling up here. And that just came like a zinger out of the background somewhere. And I think this needs to be addressed if this is resonating with you, Virgo, because that's very specific. And yeah, so there's something about that, and that could be what the surrender is about. That could be what this emotional, spiritual energy is pointing towards. There's the sense of, though, some of you are letting anger or lower level energy kind of get the best of you. Maybe you're feeling a bit temperamental or moody, or you feel justified, right, in the way that you feel, maybe closed off even, or defensive. Be careful with that, as this is coming from your shadow. This is coming also from a place of feeling hurt, maybe, or overstimulated or overthinking something. So heavy caution over here. And I'm not saying you don't have the right to feel how you want to feel. You have the right to feel however you want to feel. But just know that as long as you feel a certain kind of way, you're going to continue to feel a certain kind of way until you decide to feel differently. Because only you have the power to shift and change how you feel and shift and change your perspective. So don't get stuck there, you know. Feel what you need to feel and then move forward from it and take the bounce from it. Some of you are needing to reconnect maybe with your higher self during this time frame. Reconnect with yourself spiritually. Some of you may reconnect with a friend or a relationship also during this time frame. But there's something here that needs to be said, okay? Or there might even be like, oh, that song. Something unknown coming to the surface here, okay? Especially around the full moon eclipse. So just be aware of that, Virgo. Wow. Oh my gosh. Go look up the lyrics to that song also, okay? Woo! Let's see what the Osho Zen has to say. Understanding. New vision. Whoa, way too many. Courage and conditioning. So have the courage to break the need to fight fire with fire if that's what you're doing, okay? Come from a place of understanding the best that you can. If there's a missing puzzle piece, I feel like once you release or surrender something, you'll get the answer, or you'll figure out what this missing piece is. And for a lot of you, the missing piece is being understanding to yourself, being compassionate towards self, but maybe also there needs to be an understanding between you and someone else. There is some sort of new vision or new energy coming in, especially during Sag season, that's allowing you to unburden something here, and that's definitely going to help you to feel a lot lighter in the energy. So let's see what the guidance is, and then we'll leave it there. It says, give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It's about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirit, as it's highly likely that someone needs it today. So this is an opportunity. Sometimes the best way to get positive momentum going in our lives is to give back to others, is to give back to our environment, is to also give ourselves grace at the same time. So that's a good way to channel the energy here, Virgo. And like I said, if there's something that needs to be discussed or surrendered, this is going to be the time to do it. The astrological alignments are favoring that, so go with the flow the best you can. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I've got Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, could be Scorpio, Cancer, Libra. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind you could be dealing with any zodiac sign or have any of those signs in your chart. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked down below in the description, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Till next time, my friends, I'm wishing you the best, Virgo, and namaste. Bye.